Hi, my name is Kristen, and on my website, I have a tagline that is, "Our issues lie in our tissues." And I really do believe a lot of our issues lie in our tissues. And so our fascial tissue holds a lot of memory, a lot of our past in our body. And so this morning on my hike, I was talking to my friend Carrie, and I always just love her insight and her wisdom. And I said to her, for some reason, I'm feeling the feelings of insecurity, fear, and lack of again. And I said, and I felt like I had healed those wounds. And I said, for some reason, they're coming up. And she's like, well, anytime we have those feelings that come up and arise, it's a great opportunity to relearn something that maybe needs some more healing. And to go to that place of really taking a look at ourselves and asking ourselves, what is it that I need to heal? So I told her, I know that you're so right about this. These are just insecurities rising up for fear of some places that I want to go to and take my business. And it that fear of who am I, or that fear of lack of or not enough, that starts to cloud my heart. And if you watched my video on the untethered soul, when we have those doubts and those fears, they do cloud our heart. And then it's almost like we cannot navigate ourselves through our own life. We start to go into that self-doubt and that self-fear. And so Carrie and I were talking, and I said, you're so right. It's this and this and this that I'm dealing with that is making me doubt myself. And I don't want to shove those feelings down, right? I don't want to just put a lid on them again and just swallow them. I really want to experience them. So I had the opportunity with her to really walk through what was I feeling and why was I rewriting that old tape of lack of and fear and not enough. And so obviously by the time our hike, I got to walk through it and process it and let it go. Now, again, if you watch any of my videos, that really is what the whole process of healing is about. Feeling the feelings, acknowledging them, and then letting them go. And so for me, for instance, I had to kind of unpack the different things that are going on in my life that were making me feel that way. And I realized I don't need to run. None of us need to run from uncomfortable feelings. They are here to teach us something. Just like my video on the untethered soul, be untethered to this world, but have your heart wide open. Be untethered to outcomes, but have your heart wide open. I almost have to listen to my own words, right? So when I start to doubt myself about some places I want to take my business or stretching myself that way in a professional way, and I start to get those clouds over my heart again, that will not progress me forward. What it does is teach me where to let go and how to heal more. But I have to clear my heart out again in order to send out what I want my life to look like. And I really do believe it all starts in our heart energy. I do believe what we send out, we will attract. From everything that I've seen with my clients, with myself, in humanity, right? And also past wounds that we constantly project, we will keep walking the same path over and over again. So it's a beautiful reminder to, when those old feelings and those old tapes come back, allow them to come up. They are here to teach you something. Allow them to come up, feel them, acknowledge them. Ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Allow for the answer to come. Talk it out with a trusted loved one. Talk it out with a friend. And then release it and let it go. Come into the new. Open up your heart space again. Because remember, when our heart space is open, we will attract the very thing that we want. So I often think, why is it so tricky? Why is it so hard? Why do we always pull from the old? Because our minds and our body and our tissue remember when this happened. That's how we felt. Oh my gosh, when this happened, when I left my old job to move somewhere to start my own practice, or when we moved houses and we found a new house, all those insecurities, all those shifts, they unearth us a little, which is a good thing because it helps us to dig our roots down even firmer and become more firmer, not so attached to the outside world, not so attached to where I live or what I do for a living or who I am with or who I hang out with or anything like that. It's more about our soul's peace and our soul's growth and giving that love out no matter what goes on around us. So it was a quick reminder to, again, allow those feelings to come up to teach you something. Process them, talk them out, write them out, tap them out. Remember, I did a video on tapping. You can feel them. I'm feeling the feeling of fear. I'm feeling the feeling of fear. You can do deep breathing, the VU and the ah sound. I mean, any of my videos you can look back on for tools on how to process when we get those uncomfortable feelings. But I think the main thing is don't run from them. My first feeling was like, I don't want to feel these. I love feeling joy and happiness and peace and just in this beautiful space. But remember, the darkness shows us the light. And so when we start to feel those feelings again, for me personally, I want none of it. Like I don't want to go backwards. I want to move forwards in life, but I don't want to also shove down my feelings. I learned that lesson a long time ago. So move forward in life. Allow the feelings to come up. Ask Him, what are you trying to teach me? Ask God, please reveal what I'm supposed to learn. Talk to a trusted friend or a loved one, and then stay unattached to the outcome. Put your heart space out there for what you want in your career, what you want in your life, what you want in a relationship, what you want for your family, what you want for your personal growth. Put it out there with the heart, because remember, the heart is 100 times more powerful than our brain. And start to connect to your heart. Start to dial into all the higher vibrations of love and truth and goodness and healing and compassion and kindness and peace and joy. And that does not mean you can't feel the darkness, because remember, the darkness shows us the light. If we don't feel the darkness, why would we go, oh gosh, I need to remember to rise my vibration up? It's that darkness. It's those dark thoughts. It's the past that wants to creep back in and stop us in the now. And so they're all beautiful. There's really not right or wrong. It's just a constant reminder. And I do believe that all through life, we'll keep doing that. We'll go forward, we'll go back, we'll go up, we'll go down. And so just enjoy the journey. Again, like Michael Singer says in his Untethered Soul, open up that heart space. And no matter what happens, know that you're being guided and know that you have a beautiful life now and a beautiful life ahead of you.